Hello, lads and lasses. Hey, if you like today's lesson, then please convince all your friends to sign up for art classes, as this would really help spread the good word. All right, so let me explain what we're going to do this year. And I'm going to show you something. There's a lot of words. You don't have to read them. I'm not going to read them to you, but let me just explain what this is. This is the state law that tells art teachers what they're supposed to teach. So there's a very a distinct set of things that I'm supposed to teach you guys, and that you guys are supposed to learn in my class. So I'm just explaining that right now, and I'll go over like I'm going to go over all of this throughout the year, just not right now. I'm just showing you what's there. So you might be asking, what does that mean to you? Well, what that means is that in the classroom, I'll be talking a lot about art and art theories, and that's a time when you'll be taking notes from my lectures. Another thing that I'll be doing in class is that I will be teaching you about famous artists and famous paintings and sculptures and art, and that's another thing that we'll learn during this year. But mostly, what we're going to be doing this year will be studio. You'll be making art, you'll be drawing, you'll be painting, and that's most of what we're going to do this year. I base almost all of my assignments on the elements of art and the principles of design. And the elements of art are line, shape, form, space, color, texture. And the principles of design are balance, proportion, rhythm, variety, unity, and emphasis. Uh, I'll be talking about these all throughout the year. So this year we're going to paint, we're going to draw, we're going to sculpt, we're going to read, we're going to write. We have 3 tests in this class. There's the fall final, the spring final, and the end of course exam. We'll be critiquing artwork. We'll be looking at famous artworks. You're going to keep a sketchbook, and we're going to do some printmaking in this class. Um, we're going to make the art teachers and we make packets for our students that have supplies in them. Usually we sell these packets, but because of COVID-19, that those plans are kind of up in the air right now. But when we do make the packets and we do have a price for you, I'll let you know. So the details of this are coming later. But in your packet, you're going to have some colored pencils. You're going to have a sketchbook. We're going to use ebony pencils, magic rubber erasers, a sharpener, and a drawing pen. That will all be in your packet. In addition to the packet, there's a material usage charge, and that the material usage charge pays for the paint we use in the class, the paper, the glue, the tape, printmaking supplies, sculpture supplies, all the stuff that we use in class that gets used up during the year. There's a charge for that. You will eventually pay for this using School Cash Online, and you can find School Cash Online on the Cypress Falls High School website on their main page. There's a link. You can see the arrow pointing to it for School Cash Online, and that's where you'll pay for the packets and the material usage charge. I don't know what the cost is right now, so things are still up in the air for COVID-19. I'll give you the details about that later, but that is where you will pay. I want you to sign up for my remind. So for my art ones, I want you to go send a text to 81010, and then you're going to send this text. You're going to type in DAH 9773, and that's what will sign you up for the remind. So either write this down right now, or you can take a picture of it with your phone, or you can go ahead and just sign up right now. That'd be great. You can pause the video and do that, and then come back to us. I play music in my classroom, and I try to have a wide variety of music, and I use Spotify. My playlists are very extensive, and so most of what's in there is rock, a variation of classical, heavy metal, and just old rock and roll. I also play. There's a lot of pop in there, old stuff, new stuff. There's world music. I play music from all over the world. You might hear something from that sounds Arabic or Indian. You might hear something that sounds like it's from Latin America. So lots of stuff, lots of different stuff in there. Independent music, soul, rhythm and blues, funk and rap. I love funk. I have a lot of funk in my playlist. Classical music, reggae, disco, punk, dance, Tex-Mex, jazz, and many other musical genres are in my on my playlist that we hear every day. All right, my cell phone policy. Sometimes it's okay to have your cell phones. For example, um, when you are when we are working on a project, I might allow us to you to use your phone to listen to music. That would be okay. And another reason I would allow you to have your phone out is that on some assignments, we use the phone as part of the assignment. Sometimes I'll ask you to look something up online or to take pictures of things. So that is um, permissible cell phones in the class. So if you are hard at work working on art, it's okay to listen to music on your phones. So that's when cell phones are okay. Sometimes cell phones are not okay. For example, when I'm giving instruction, I want everybody's attention. So look at this photograph and see how everybody's paying attention except for the guy. The guy's looking at his phone. He's missing the instruction from the teacher, and he's not going to understand how to do all of the assignment. He's going to miss something out. So when I'm giving instruction, I have a strict policy that all cell phones are put away. Another reason that cell phones are not okay is that sometimes students just cannot handle the distraction. So, I've seen scenes like this in my classroom where cell phones are out and students are more entertained by what's going on their phone than willing to do the work that is required in class. So when cell phones become a distraction, we have to put them away. I have a cell phone parking lot in my class. It's that sometimes I will require you to put your phones away in the cell phone parking lot. That means they are not with you at your table. And I get strict about that at the beginning of the school year. And then later on, we begin to loosen up and I will allow for phones. But if it becomes a problem again, I will get strict again. That's how I use phones in my class. All right, that's it for now. So always check Schoology to see if you have any other assignments for today. And remember, be a little art factory.